All right, hello. My name is Dr. Christopher Bradley. This is the online section of the speech class. It's through the outreach department. I've pulled up the syllabus. You can find it already posted if you go to the modules right here. There is the syllabus. I have some contact info if you have questions about the virtual office, emails, etc. There will be a syllabus quiz that you'll need to take after you watch this video, after you look over the syllabus. This link here is for Pearson, so this is where the textbook's at. With this course, you are automatically charged for the textbook. It's an online textbook. If you're like, I don't want the textbook, you can get out of that. You have to go through this opt-out link. I personally, though, don't know anything about that. So if you do have issues doing that, you'll have to talk to the Pearson customer rep. I also have a thing for my office hours. It is a little calendary thing where you can go in and I have office hours on Wednesdays and Fridays, 12:30, and so you can go in there and pick your times if you wanted to. Okay, so I did want to go over the syllabus a little bit. I'm not going to go super in-depth into it, but you can look through this stuff, just course policies, general stuff that's probably in a lot of your classes. I did want to get to I want to talk a little bit about the assignments that we will do in the course. I'm not going to go super in-depth into them today, but when the actual assignments are close to being due, then I will go more in-depth into them. The first thing we'll do is a little introduction assignment where you will go to the discussion area and right there, introductions. And so you just go in there and tell us a little bit about yourself. I've got the questions. I recorded a video of mine. Looks like someone else has posted theirs too. Great. A few things about it. It doesn't really matter how long it is. 2-3 minutes would be fine. I'm not sure how long mine was. Mine may have been a little bit longer, but 2 minutes, 3 minutes. If you want to go up to 5, 10, I don't care. But just at least 2 or 3. Answer these questions. But what the real thing is I'm trying to get to, one, is so that we can learn about each other and everybody in the class can kind of get a little bit of engagement with each other. What I'm really looking for is to make sure that you know how to embed a video. So she did it perfect. What I mean by embed is that we can just click play and watch that video. What we do not want to have to do is everyone uploads their videos and then we have to download all the videos, especially when we start doing presentations later on. And like a group presentation might be 5-6 gigs and we do not want to download that. So what we do want to do is just click play. There's a whole bunch of different ways to embed that. You can embed it through the system that's built into the Canvas. What I do usually is I'll put it on YouTube and then just link over to it. So that is the first assignment. The next assignment that we'll get to is a little practice group presentation. What I do is I put you in groups. I have you do a little practice group presentation. We see how it goes. We see how you can, navigate the technology, navigate giving the presentations. And then if there are issues and if people are like, I would like to be in a different group, then this is where I'll fix that. So when we actually do the final group presentation, everything runs smoothly. We do these presentation grading rubrics. So when we actually get to the presentation section of the class, you will watch presentations and you will grade them as if you were me. There will be an individual informative presentation that you'll do for a grade, and then the final presentation that you'll do, you get a choice. One, you can either do an individual project or you can do a group project. With the group project, though, just right off the bat, I want to let you know, you do record this live. So it's not 5 separate videos. You'll record it live. And one of the reasons we do that is so that there is an audience. When you're giving the presentation to the other group members, they act kind of like an audience for you. If you decide to go with the individual persuasive presentation, you have to go and find yourself an audience to watch that. A little bit on penalties. I'm not going to worry about that right now. There are some quizzes that you'll have to take. That being said, they're short quizzes. They're 30 questions each. The entire thing, they're worth 90 points out of like 650 points in the class. Basically what I'm getting at is the quizzes are worth this much. Your presentation grades are worth this much. The presentations are way more important than the quizzes. So definitely be thinking about how to make your presentations as good as possible, not necessarily do as well as you can on the quizzes. There's a way to calculate your grade if you want to go through those. And then, yes, this is a really important part is the schedule. So for this week, the first week, you will prepare those introductions and you'll read the chapters for the quizzes. Second week, same thing, kind of ease everybody into it. And then at the end of the third week, quiz 1's due and the introductions are due. And then quiz 2 is due. Then we'll do the practice group projects, then quiz 3, and then bang, we are just doing presentations for the rest of the semester. Also in this course handbook or the syllabus, it gives the assignment descriptions for everything. Just almost everything you need is directly in this course handbook. I will split it up later on though. And so whenever we're doing the informative presentations, I'll have a section just for that so you can go look at it. Then, once we get to the end here, questions, virtual office, TA contact. So, if you have general class questions, like when is something due, how do I do this part of the assignment, things like that, I want you to post those in the virtual office, which is, if you go to discussions, right here, virtual office questions, post those there. I check the virtual office and questions all day long. So if you post something there, I will answer it very quickly, at least on Monday through Friday. I don't check very often on the weekends. I check this way more than I check my email. So if you send me an email, you might not get a response for a couple of days, but you will get a response very quickly here. And also, if so everybody has the same information. If you post it there and another student has the exact same question, then they'll be able to see the answer too. We'll all have the same information. Anyways, on this questions virtual office, you may read through here. I do have a TA too, so if you have some kind of like missing assignment or something like that, you'll contact her to get that sorted out. There would be a reason to email me, and that would be if you have some kind of a personal issue, like some type of anxiety, something like that you need to talk to somebody about, then that would be the reason to email me, and it is there. And then we'll set up an office hours appointment through that calendaring thing, which is right here. The links for it's here too. My email, my contact info, little short bio, some other resources if you needed those. That's basically it for today. It's a pretty easy course for being online. In my opinion, it's easier than the in-person course. You don't have to go to it. You get to record the videos on your own time. It's asynchronous, meaning that you get to do things for the most part whenever you want to do those. So yeah, it should be a pretty good semester. If you got any questions, head over to that virtual office. I think that's it for today. Thank you for listening.